So, hey guys, or probably at this point no one, but hopefully in the future. I want to do an introduction video and do not start with just any random video about Sydney or the nature here in Australia. So, yeah, to my introduction. I'm Ian, 19 years old from Germany and doing backpacking life here in Australia. Now, I'm here in Coffs Harbour. Want to do some work. Today I had interview, or should have had an interview with the cafe manager, but yeah, I misunderstood the message she sent me. So I have a lot of free time now and will start the channel with this video. I think I will just do that. I have some concerns about it, but I just want to do some memory videos. And if there are some people enjoying the content, it's a win-win situation. So I think I will just start it, go straight ahead and do this. My content will be about nature and just the general backpacking life. I know there are so many channels with the exact same stuff, but yeah, maybe I just can do the content my way, and maybe there are some people enjoying it. So yeah, we will see where it's going about. So first of all, why do I came to Australia? I came to Australia after I graduated out of school in June. I did my A-levels in Germany, but yeah, didn't know what to do exactly, and my girlfriend wanted to go to Australia. For me, it was kind of too soon, because I thought, with 19 in Germany you are like an old person, you can do everything you want, but for example here in Australia you can't rent a car with 19 years old. So we have kind of problem, because in Australia the distance between like everything is kind of very high. And for example, from our apartment in Sapphire Beach to Coffs Harbour, the next bigger city where my job as a barista would be, it's like I think a 20-minute ride with the car, but with the bus it's like 40 minutes, and in total 1 hour, because you have to go to the bus stop, you have to wait with the bus just goes I think 7 or 8 times a day, so you have to watch out, because if you don't get the right bus you will be stuck. Yeah, so that'd be one point to maybe just go to Australia as you are or turn 21. I think the insurance and the payment would be still very high in comparison to older people, but yeah, that's just the young life. But the best thing about living in Europe and then going to Australia is that you have double the amount of money in comparison to Australia, because $1 is quite €2. So if you're going to Australia with 5,000 euros, what is kind of easy if you do some work as a barista or anything like a kiosk. I worked in a beach bar and a restaurant in Germany and saved up a little bit of money. And yeah, the 5,000 euros would be quite 9,000 Australian dollars. So it's not that like coffee would cost $3 here as €3 in Germany, but it's kind of cheaper than Germany, so that's a good point about it. My dream in Australia is to do an internship or maybe someday work at the AIMS, the Australian Institute of Maritime Science in Townsville. There are some buildings in Perth too, but my plan is to go to Townsville because of the Great Barrier Reef. Since childhood, the Great Barrier Reef just fascinated me, and I really want to do an internship there, just to see the Great Barrier Reef with my own eyes, because as a child, I spent hours a day building Lego and playing with Lego. And as I did that, because I was a very active child, it wasn't enough to just play Lego, it was boring. So my dad put on some podcast and documentations on a CD about everything you would want to hear about. Whoa, there is a big plane. Yeah, it's called, you can translate it into English with what is what. It's was ist was in Germany, but I don't think it's a big thing here in Australia or anywhere in the world, because they are just German. It's a German children podcast. Some knowledge. They are teaching you some knowledge about cybersecurity, nature, sharks, the ocean in general, and just anything you want to hear about. And yeah, I heard the podcast about the Great Barrier Reef over and over again. I watched documentations about it, and especially about the GEOMA. It's an Institute of Maritime Science in Germany. They did some exhibitions and explorations. I don't know if that's the word, but yeah. And I watched kind of everything about that, and some nature docus and documentations and stuff like that, and it interested me and it fascinated me since that moment. So I really wish to do an internship there, and for that I want to work in a Kausaba for some months as a barista or any job I get. In Sydney I did some work as a plumber, as a bricklayer, kind of everything I got to. I just did some of painting. Even though I didn't have any experience, I did at some points at my house for my room, just did a little painting, but not as professional. But it was really good, and it's a very wide range of the different jobs you can do here in Australia, because the people know you are a backpacker and you say you don't have experience. Yeah, it's not a big deal, just do it anyways. And yeah, here in Kausaba I wanted to work as a barista. Yeah, I should have been now at an interview, but I misunderstood the text message the manager sent me. So she sent me that she will meet me at Wednesday. Now it's Monday, because she wrote that she will be away, and Monday the 17th now, and I thought she wanted to tell me that she will be away on the Wednesday, so I should come on Monday. Yeah, no, I thought it wrong, and now I have some free time, and I thought, okay, come on, just do the YouTube thing. And yeah, want to do an introduction video. Don't start with any kind of video. I think I have everything. I planned this video over and over again. I don't know how many takes I already did, but at this point I just want to do this video as clean as possible, to not cut so many things out, and just that you get to know me. I will upload first video about Sydney and Melbourne, because I arrived 1 month ago and I want to do some videos about Sydney and Melbourne and the journey to Kausaba here in general. So yeah, you can be fascinated about the nature here. It's really beautiful, especially Gold Coast. I don't think I get to see the West Coast, because I'm only here for 1 year, or maybe for 2 years if I do some farm work. And yeah, but we will see where it's going to be. So that's everything from my point of view. In Australia we say cheers mate for saying goodbye and hello. So just end the video with that, just to get you to know to the Australian manners. So yeah, cheers mate, that's from my side, and we see us in the next video. Bye bye.